Okay, so we're back with our 2007 2 litre diesel 140 brake horsepower Mondeo. This is going to be a quick one. I'm just going to remove this thermostat housing just so you know how it comes off. The thing to remember here, if this engine was in the car, you would remove your airbox and your battery and possibly your battery tray, so you've got more access to get in here. The two solenoids here, I believe this front one does a valve on your throttle housing, and the back one operates your actuator on your wastegate for your turbo. But this actual solenoid here is covering one of the bolts we need to get, so this one's got to come off. So it's a couple of 10 mils, and we'll remove this. We haven't got to disconnect the pipes, we can just take it off and move it to one side. And obviously this great big bracket here that's bolted onto our thermostat housing, 4 13mm nuts, need to come off. And now we can lift this bracket off and out the way. Now obviously you drain your coolant, you remove your little bleed pipe from here, you remove your top radiator hose from here. I'm not going to remove the bottom radiator hose from this part of the housing. I've actually removed the bottom radiator hose from the radiator itself, where you pull that spring clip out and then you'll pull this off the radiator. It's a lot easier. The top heater hose that comes off the back of the housing, once again, has got another spring clip that you would pull off from the main heater hose. And you would disconnect your thermostat temperature sensor wire. You now have 4 13mm nuts which need to be removed from the housing. There's no way you're going to be able to pull this hose off. So any studs that are left in the thermostat housing, they need to come out, and there are Torx ends on them. So we'll get these whacked out. So now all our nuts and studs are out, what I'd suggest with this clip is get your mole grips on it and squeeze it in. And now you can pull this housing away from the cylinder head. And if you get a screwdriver down there, you can prise that hose off and you can twist the housing out like that. So now we've pulled this thermostat housing away from the cylinder head, there's another hose at the back of the housing. So once again, get your mole grips, release the clip and pry that hose off the housing, like so. And now you can lift your housing out of the car. And you'll see there's a rubber seal here. If you're going to put this back, I would replace this seal at the very least. Now I might just be lucky here, but on these 07 plate 2 litre diesel Mondeos, I've never once had one of these thermostat housings leak. So removing this thermostat housing on this particular engine is actually a first for me. Anyway, that's how a thermostat housing comes off one of these diesel engines. So now you know. I'm out of here. See ya.